About 45 minutes ago and I'm still over takeoff. It's a little too early to fly. I'm not getting up at all. I've been hovering on about 300-400 meters above the ground. Thermals haven't started working yet. Very difficult, but I've just been surviving. I've been flying over these black burnt areas. They seem to be triggering at least slight gentle thermals. As you can see with this Mantra 6, you only need one hand to fly. It's very, very benign. The other one can point at things. This is a post-frontal day. Fabulous visibility. I was expecting better thermals though. It's about 12 o'clock and the thermals are very erratic and they're not going very high. As I said, no more than 400-500 meters above. Been flying for an hour and I've only covered about 11 kilometers. It's very slow going. The thermals go up to 500 meters and then they break up. Very, very weak thermals. This is about the first one I find that I've found that's any good. And I've had to go over this black stuff over here, this dam and some trees in order to find a decent thermal. Gone. I've been flying the Mantra 6 with the brake lines that are too long, and I'm battling to get it to turn. If I take a wrap like I'm doing now, it's much easier to manage. These are too long. I'm gonna have to shorten them by a good 3-4 centimeters. Otherwise the glider is very enjoyable. The only thing that happens is the tips of the glider move. About a third of the glider, a fourth of the fifth of the glider moves in turbulence. The rest is very stiff, is very solid. This is the town of Delmas. Not the nicest scenery in winter. Because it's a post-frontal day, there are quite a few whirlies. I don't know if you can see that one over there, but they're not, today they're not vicious. Nothing to worry about. Still, I don't go and fly in them. I'm over the town of Delmas. I'm trying to get a bit high so that I can hop over all the inhabited areas. I've managed to get up now finally to 700. It's taken me a good 2 hours of flying. Alright, let me say a few more words about the Mantra 6. It's a delightful glider to fly. It's very, very stable. As I said earlier, the toggles in my case need to be shortened because I'm battling to make it turn fast. It's a bit lethargic the way I'm flying it now. I'm really battling to core tight thermals. But once I take a wrap, it works very well. I can make it turn quite quickly. It's not as maneuverable as my LM5, but it's a real classy, stable glider that inspires a lot of confidence. And I haven't been able to assess the performance because most of the time I fly on my own. But it must be good if I've been flying in absolute crap for 2 hours and I've been staying up. My first flight was in even lighter conditions and it was 2 hours, 2.5 hours long. So given all of that, the performance must be awesome. This is a glider you can really fly hands off the toggles. It's really stable. It's very good. And I'm not flying it at the top of the range. I'm flying it at 101. I've tried big ears. It's very stable, no problem at all. As you can see, nice and stable, no problem. You've got to pump it up a bit to get it out. Yeah, no problem. That's the highway back to Johannesburg. I've gone over it. I'm going in a northerly direction. The wind is south today. Again back to low scratching, hoping to get up. If you see it, but there's a bird flapping down here. Not a good sign. Okay guys, I've been flying for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I've done a miserable 33 kilometers. But the conditions have improved. It's a little bit easier to find lift. I'm now on my way to the Bronkhorstspruit Dam, which is a big dam here near Pretoria. This thermal is quite punchy and unpleasant, but with this Mantra 6 it's like very easy. Just cuts through the crap and gets down to taking you higher. struggling to get up. No lift around here. Meters above the ground. I'm desperately trying to get up here. I'm desperately trying to get up. Look guys, this is the Mantra 6 in a nutshell. One hand thermaling, easy peasy. I'm flying the M6 with much wider chest straps than the LM5. I wouldn't be doing this kind of thermaling with one hand with the LM5. You need to control it a lot more, especially the roll on the LM5 is more emphasized than on the M6. So it's a glider that needs a lot more active piloting than the M6. Okay guys, this is the Bronkhorstspruit Dam. The town of Bronkhorstspruit is over there, and the highway goes that way towards Pretoria.